Shit given, that's how we live it. Don't be mad at the system, it's simply how we've existed.
Desmond D, and I'm back in here for another video. And today, you guys, it's gonna be another story time. And this one is about, this happened about like a few years ago when I was in Detroit, Michigan. Okay, this is the story of how I almost lost my virginity at the age of 13. Yeah, it's gonna be that type of story. So, I'm about 13 years old, and I used to live in Detroit, Michigan. And I used to go to a school called Westside Christian Academy, WCA for short, okay? So, it was about a good afternoon. I was in music class. You know, when you're in music class, that's the only thing you like doing instruments. You're doing like songs that you barely even hear most of the time. And while I'm in music class, me and one of my friends at the time was sitting there like play hitting. You know, we just play hitting. She would hit me, I'll hit her back. Not in the face. I would never do like no Ray Rice type stuff. So we like play hitting, right? There was this girl who was sitting next to this white guy in the middle of the row. We're gonna call this girl Amber, okay? Amber was this really, really, really beautiful, you know, dark-skinned chocolate girl, you know, slim waist. She's badass and all, okay? All that stuff, right? So, you know, I met her on this day, but we didn't talk until like a couple of days later. So 2 days later after this situation, 2 days later, I remember it very vividly too. We just got out of class, and I'm waiting on my mom to come pick me up from school. So Amber comes from downstairs, and she talks to, you know, one of my old friends that I still talk to. So Amber finally, you know, she sees me, you know, we introduce each other, you know, we shake hands and stuff, and then she turned around and started to walk away, right? Now, it didn't really dawn on me how fat her ass was until she turned around, right? Until she like started turning around, right? And the minute I saw how fat her ass was, I literally said this out loud too. I said, "Wow, nice ass. God damn." Right? Dude, I was shocked myself that I actually said this out loud. And what made it worse is that right after I said that, the minute she turned away like this, right? She was turned away like this. The minute she turned her head like this and said, "Wait a minute." And the minute she did that, oh hell no! Took off running. I took off running I took off running in the middle of the hallway to the right. And the right is the entrance on the way into the school. So I immediately just ran out of there, right? So, oh, I'm going to hell to tell the story. But that happened. So she sees me. She chased me down like a little bit, but she stopped and she was like, I'm playing. I appreciate it though. I was like, oh, okay, all right now. So we kind of like made it official about like a few days after this, but you know, the next time I saw her was like, you know, we was like playing some type of games and stuff on this day, and you know, we and her was talking, and then after that we started holding hands, and we was like got kind of like together. It was to the point where whenever we're like in the auditorium, when it's like me and my class, her and her class, and everybody else, including the principal, be around, and sometimes we like watch a movie or something like that, we would literally stare at each other for a good couple seconds and be like just blowing kisses at one another, you know, kind of like the relationship goals type stuff. Yeah, we was doing all of that stuff and then some, right? And so it was really going good for quite a while. And then here came graduation, the day before graduation, okay? Now, before I even go any further, I'm letting you know right now, the reason why I say my class, me and my class, and it's her and her class, is because at the time I was in the 8th grade. Y'all gonna be surprised about this. She was in the 10th grade. Yeah. A 10th grade girl trying to holler at me. That's random, right? So, yeah. So it's like day before graduation. This is day before graduation. Everybody having a blast. We getting lit. We been having fun, and we trying out our graduation gown looking thing, right? Try our graduation gown so we can get ready for the next day. Man, she came down the stairs, right? I'll never forget this, bro. She came down the stairs just looking all fine, right? And she was looking all scrumptious, like a nice piece of chocolate cake. I know what I was doing, man, because, oh my God, it was, at the time I was just like, I was like, hey, what to do, right? So, so this is what happened, right? So my mom is like literally outside of the high school, sitting down on the in the parking lot, right? Sitting in the car. I told her to wait for me because I'm gonna try out these little these graduation gowns, and after that I'll come back out, which I was doing for the part. But then the minute I came back inside the school, that's when Amber came downstairs looking all scrumptious and stuff. So me and Amber was like really cool people, and on top of that, we was together. We were like, at the time I thought we was like in a really good relationship. So we start holding hands. We start walking around the school. We walking around all over this outside. We walked right back inside. All this other stuff, man. It was just, whew. It was having a good conversation and everything. And then that's when we get to the auditorium. When we get inside the auditorium, right? And mind you, our auditorium is like a small auditorium. It's not really big. And, and there was somebody in the back of the stage playing the piano. But he wasn't paying attention to us. So, I can't even tell the story, man. Okay, this is what happened, right? So, as soon as she started looking at a paper, like the schedule paper of what's going down in graduation, like, who's coming out this and who's going to get the award and all that stuff, she's looking at all those papers, right? And the more she was standing, I'm standing next to her like this, right? I'm standing next to her like this. And she's like right here, and all his ass is just like right, like, y'all can't really, like, right around here, okay? So I just did what most guys in my position would do. I just grabbed it, okay? That's the only thing I could do, man. That's all that I could do was like grabbing and stuff, and oh my God, it was soft. It was soft. It was like feeling on a freaking beach ball, but this time it is natural, okay? Not no plastic shit, natural, okay? And I grabbed it, and she looked back at me with them sexy eyes, and basically telling me like, don't tell nobody, so I ain't gonna tell nobody. You good. So right after that, right, I went ahead and we was all up on each other for about like a good few minutes. She even told me to close the door, okay? And I did. I closed the door. But mind you, we have two doors, one in the front and one in the back. I closed the one that was like right next to us, which is the front. Closed the door, right? Continue on doing what we're doing. And while we're doing what we're doing, I'm really getting ready to like tell her to say hello to my little friend, and be like Trey Songz, about to dive in. You know what I'm saying? It's like I was on my Trey Songz type shit. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is a sad story. Okay. I told you viewer discretion is advised, okay? So after that, man, after that situation, we low-key was about to do it. But then she said, you know, close the back door, because the back door wasn't closed. So I was like, okay, cool. So I run over there, I'm about to close it, and not noticing there was like freaking 3 or 4 people by the door, because they waiting on their ride. So I'm sitting there like, oh, damn it, heavens, because I know they're gonna try to holler at me. They're gonna try to talk to me, trying to have a conversation, and I really don't feel like having a conversation. I'm trying to get to this chick right now. I'm trying to get to Amber, but everybody else is just sitting there asking me questions and shit. They was literally asking me, "Hey, what's up, Daz? What you doing, Daz? Why you closing the door, Daz?" And then her friend, we're gonna call her, Sheila. We're gonna call her Sheila. Her friend Sheila literally came up out of nowhere, which was like, she was standing there by the door, but she just moved my hand out of nowhere, and so I was like, "Who is it in here? Who is in here?" By the time she got inside and went to that left and saw who I was with, which was Amber, her friend, everybody was like, oh, yeah, I see you, Daz, I see you, Daz. And then this was by far the most messed up part ever. Not only that I didn't really get the chance to close the door, but now everybody that was standing outside that front door came inside the auditorium. Came inside the auditorium and started talking their behinds off. And then Sheila gonna have the nerve to sit there and tell Amber something that wasn't even true. Gonna sit there and tell a lie, y'all. A bold-faced lie. Okay? She gonna have the nerve to say this. I swear to God, I put this on my great-grandfather's soul. This is what this woman had to say. This is what she said, okay? "Oh, so he with you now, huh? Well, it wasn't like that the other day. The other day he was sitting there hugging and kissing all up on another girl, and I wouldn't know what the world's going on." I said, what the fuck? I'm waiting on somebody to, like, you know, have my back. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause, you know, cause this ain't true. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never hugged and kissed another woman in my entire time when me and her was together. I hugged one chick, but it was on like a friendly hug. Wasn't like, you know, oh, let's be together, then grabbing on the ass. No, we just strictly hug. Okay? Because me and this girl, we had a little issue. We had a little issue. Said she apologized. I said, I apologize too. Let's hug it out. Fine. Boom. That's it. But it wasn't no kissing involved. Me and this chick didn't have sex. None of that stuff. Okay? None of that happened. But, of course, like a woman, Amber believed her friend over me. Even though I said so many times that it was not true. Oh. I said so many times that it was not true. And then after that, my hopes and dreams of losing my virginity on that day at the age of 13, gone. Because of what in the world her friend said. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I was pissed off about like a good while. And I will tell you guys another story about when the world happened after that situation, but I'll probably wait till another time. But anyway, guys, so that's to be the end of the story. If you guys like the story, please give this video a big fat thumbs up. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and make sure to turn on all notifications so you will not miss a video. This is Desmond D saying thank you guys so much for watching my videos. Thank you so much for all the 134 subscribers. I want to give a big shout out to Rob Havoc and 2 other subscribers that have actually subscribed to my channel and turn on all those notifications so they will not miss a video. I want to thank you guys so much for that. God bless you all. This is Desmond D, and it's saying peace out.